They were the best in the East all season long. The Cleveland Cavs dominated in the playoffs.
When he catches it, a step off the block.
You're right. The concern is not him scoring the basketball and catching on the block.
Inside, nice move from James. LeBron James, 4 of 5 from the field, attacking the basket as he's done all postseason. He has 8 points. Love inside. And that's one of the things he's been able to do.
Stage a year ago, I am much more relaxed now, Mike. We'll see as this wears on.
You know, Doris, all the players have talked about that as James drives inside on a beautiful finish. Curry picks up Smith. Iguodala guarding LeBron James. James, the spin move, boy, it makes it look so easy. Irving knocked away. Good help defense from James. The Cavs have had some stretches in these playoffs where they have been superb defensively as James again gets inside. I mentioned a veteran of NBA Finals games, one of the best in the NBA, as James hits his first. Back in. Irving wide open that time, hits the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Some of the officials who are still have great decision-making capabilities, like our Steve Javie, and somehow incorporate that position with as many camera angles as we have now.
I don't know about all that, Mike, and I don't know about the 4 referees.
James, jump shot is good. Kevin Love with 9 rebounds. James pulls up. That's a 3, rattles it home. Have to play here in the third. James floats it up and Thompson throws it down. James, Azili picks him up on the switch. 7 on the 24. James blows past him, lefty layup. And Cleveland back up 1.
Take a bow. Barbosa, Livingston, the last 2 years have been dynamic.
Kevin Love, that's a 2-pointer for Love. 16 points. Green gets up on Kevin Love. Barbosa's guarding LeBron James. And the mismatch finds Thompson. The runner rolls off the rim.
But Thompson is an outstanding cutter.
James sets and connects a 3-pointer.
Let's get that Intel 360. And
James done for the night, 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Warriors take game 1. They've been tied at 1 game apiece after 2 games. In game 1, 45-10 advantage for Golden State. Irving banks it in. Livingston the pull-up. James the rebound. James hasn't scored yet. He's 0 for 4. Alley-oop to Thompson.
Quality offense. Your big man running coast to coast, getting a high percentage lob pass from LeBron. Cavs up by a deuce.
Score in the game thus far. 9 points already. Shot clock down to 7. Amon Shumpert's in. Shumpert sets and hits. James again posting up. Gets inside, an easy layup for LeBron James, his first points.
At one end, and then the drop step baseline around Green for the easy layup.
Green inside to Barnes. Barnes smacked away by Channing Frye. You can hear the smack from here at midcourt. Dellavedova on the drive. Inside to James for the flush.
He's got a bigger driving gap, takes it, uses his body to get all the way to the basket.
Shots in his next 2. Pulls it in. James, left-handed, banks it in. Not dangerous, leaving him in with 3.
No, he's a guy you can trust. You can certainly trust him, and you take him off of Kyrie Irving.
He's been one who, would, when you coach, always left guys in, even if they had fouls like that.
You know,
James, oh, what a crossover and finish. LeBron James, the freight train. Finals, it was the lowest field goal percentage in a win on the road in finals history when they shot just 33%, the Cavs, and 1 here at Oracle. James powers his way to the basket again. He was grabbing his jersey, but didn't seem like much as Draymond Green gets it blocked by LeBron James. Oh, serendipity for Leandro Barbosa off what looked to be a turnover. Jefferson the drive, arguing a travel as Thompson turned to shoot. James puts his head down and drives hard to the basket with authority.
The answer is putting the big on the floor if you're the Warriors. Nothing you can do. It's a big time.
To be able to play both ends. And listen, their best players just haven't played well enough.
James puts up a three, knocks that one down. Finals against Oklahoma City, and 2 in a row here against Cleveland in the finals. To Cleveland, only elimination games are must-win situations. Klay Thompson an air ball, so Curry and Thompson each with air balls to start. James goes at Green, layup is good.
And then the quick attack.
Offensive teams the NBA has seen in a couple of decades. Irving on a beautiful feed from James.
And offensively, how many times have we seen the first 2 games? No man movement, a ball movement. You got to take care of the basketball.
Curry turns it over. J.R. Smith fakes, throws it back to Jefferson, into James. Irving. James thought about a long three. Iguodala's in the game, and James banks it in.
Attacks Iguodala, outstanding defender, but doesn't give him a chance to use his hands. And a beautiful sky hook.
The game's the tip-off shortly after 9, following countdown. James to the basket, left-handed, lays it in. Great. Iguodala's on James now. Curry back on Irving. Curry with 2 fouls, as does Irving have. Nice backdoor, and James throws it down.
And to me, that's how he can be utilized more, Coach. We agree. Cutting.
Chance of MVP. As James hits the second one, shot clock is turned off. Of Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr talking so glowingly about him before the game. They played 1 year in Arizona together. Meanwhile, James rattles in, and the lead is back to 16. Green blocked by James.
But the effort getting back into the...
They continue to do an incredible job defensively on him. 5 to shoot. James steps back, jumper. It's good. Scorer early in his career as Barnes misses badly. Thompson to James. James fires away and hits a three. Largest lead of the night.
The patience on the offensive end. Elevates, locked, and loaded. LeBron James. Kyrie Irving fighting over the top of a screen. There's a better shot by Curry.
James, he's been hot from outside. That continues.
For these finals, he's got to play better.
Turns it over. James keeps his dribble somehow. Irving back to James. Oh, he throws it down.
From our angle, this looked like it was going to be a toss, lob pass out of bounds. LeBron James still has the athletic ability, catches, throws it down. Mama, there goes that man.
That's a long distance alley-oop slam.
A call one way or the other.
James, 11 of his 22 have come here in this third quarter. As he hits that one. Livingston tied up, shot clock winding down, and he draws the foul on Shumpert. Sean Livingston is such a clever player.
It would have had to be, I would have needed a trampoline to be able to jump over the rim.
Here comes James, shot clock turned off, inside Jefferson. Jefferson throws it down. His first miss of the night.
I like this lineup too for the Cavs. LeBron James playing the point guard position. I don't agree with that. I agree it's a technical foul, though. Physical taunt.
James to the basket and a foul. Blew right by Green and a chance for a three-point play as the lead balloons. Irving. Green picks him up. James open, lays it up and in. 2-0 against Portland, lost game 3. They lost game 3 in Oklahoma City as well in the conference finals before that great comeback as James drills another. LeBron James, 30 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists.
Continuing to stay with that 1-4 pick and roll.
Curry guarding James. Backing in, there's the double team, can't get it to go, tips it in with the left hand. They lose by 33, come back and win by 30.
Coach staff gave us a great plan, great game plan, and we executed it for 48 minutes.
For game 4, and the starting lineups once again, Richard Jefferson, second straight game in the starting lineup.
So last game it was Channing Frye.
Count it, and a foul. Barnes, tough fall-away shot.
An excellent defense by Love.
James to the basket, banks it in.
And I love this play. Eliminates the help of Draymond Green by sealing his body.
And documentary event, not just the O.J. Simpson story, but one about race, celebrity, violence, and the criminal justice system. O.J. Shot clock down to 5. Back out J.R. Smith, way downtown. Got it! Barnes, Thompson, and Curry. Stolen by James. And James lays it in. Green was yelling to Klay Thompson.
Anticipation again of LeBron James. Active hands getting to the passing lane in the right play by.
Lost it back up top. J.R. Smith bumped by Curry and misses the shot. Rebound James. Passes out to Kevin Love. Steps back beyond the line and hits the 3. In the first 3 games, including game 3 when the Cavs were up by as many as 20. James, nice pivot, left-handed, scoops it in. Look to shoot that much. Green, inside, stolen by James. Excellent outlet pass to Smith for the finish.
There's a lot of contact both ways.
Right from the opening tip, they've let them play for the most part. James hits a 3.
But look at that cushion, Mike. That's a warm-up shot off the dribble.
Curry is on LeBron James. Feeds Richard Jefferson inside. The adjustment rolls around and drops in.
When Thompson was the screener and left him wide open.
James pulls back. James has 7 assists so far. This is a 2-pointer, drills it.
Don't give him the call.
Irving goes up top to James. Back to Shumpert. Shumpert has a good open look. In and out. James the rebound. Back up and in. Livingston took a shot in the mouth. Curry gets free. Shumpert right up on him. Shot clock winding down. Curry to the basket. Blocked by James. 0.7 of a second remaining. James guarded by the young McAdoo. James drives past him and an easy 2. Livingston with his second field goal. Irving, clear path to the basket. Layup, he missed it. James on the follow. Green picks up James. Goes right at him. Stops. Lost it. Gets it back. James across the lane. Finds Irving underneath for the bank shot. Great look from James.
Take a moment. That was outstanding work done by security. I want to give this league a lot of credit to security around this league. That was picture perfect way of handling this situation. Beautiful.
LeBron James drives in, left-handed layup. James will bring it up. 104-95. James goes right at Klay Thompson and throws it down. Finals, no one's ever come back from 3-1. Kyrie Irving will dribble it out, and the Golden State Warriors, with a huge win on the road, take a commanding 3-1 lead in these NBA Finals. 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Kyrie Irving had 34, but a heartbreaking loss for the Cavaliers. As Curry. Welcome to Oakland, California. We're all set for Game 5.
The great ones, what do they do when they feel like they've been disrespected? They elevate their game. They need him to attack, 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 and it starts tonight.
I think that's a fair bet. James to Irving, 3-pointer. And Kyrie Irving knocks it down.
Because of the versatility, even in those pick and roll, he sniffs out the action that they're running, and he automatically switches as LeBron knocks down the long ball.
Including some fourth quarter minutes.
Well, he really did. And this is what I was talking about, where you really miss Draymond Green, because
Tristan, that is. LeBron James straight on, knocks down his second three-pointer, and they've tied the game. Nice comeback from the Cavaliers after they trailed by 7, and this place was erupting. Barnes had 2 good games in Cleveland, misses that one. A small lineup in there. McAdoo is the tallest player. He's playing the 5. James drives and easily finishes.
And no shot blocking in the game. James in semi-transition gets into the gap, gets to his strong right hand. Barbosa misses the initial help.
Through 5 or 4 plus. And James goes 1 for 2. Shot clock turned off. No fouls to give. James jumper. Again, LeBron James. Irving drives, well defended. Ball knocked away by Barnes. Iguodala ahead to Curry. Shumpert in pursuit. Blocked by James. Rejects it out of bounds. Good hustle defensively.
Chased down, blocked by LeBron. Good job not giving up on the play.
Tristan Thompson the rebound. James puts his head down, drives and finishes. Doug and Jalen and Sage. LeBron James drives, kicks it back out. Shumpert with a good look. James the rebound and the putback.
2 of the greats that have ever done it.
Thompson again with 23. James steps back. His jumper's been working tonight. Does again. Now 7 of 13 from the field. Now the key is who's going to shoot. Did they knock it into the shooter, or is it Varejao going to be? We saw that earlier. James with 18 as well. Spades gives him some room. James knocks it down.
Green type of play. They put 2 on the ball. Spades does a good job. Catches it. Finds the next pass. The wide open Harrison Barnes.
James the drive. James the finish. As James drives, kicks it out to Love. James fakes, James drives, James finishes, and the foul. And a chance for a 3-point play to tie the game.
Puts his head down and has an appointment with the rim. Clearly contact and the big-time finish by James.
A chance for the 3-point play. By the way, speaking of stat guys, our statistician Dave Freed reminds me.
Objective to the people paying their check.
James, Irving. Bogut with a bit of a shove. James with 4 to shoot. He's going to have to knock up a 3. And does! LeBron James with his 3rd three-pointer.
Probably turned down the initial shot, and then as the clock winds down.
Pull-up jumper, 2-pointer. Not that time. Deflected, taken by Iguodala. Off to the races. Drive past Irving. Gets inside. Layup blocked by James. Back.
Iguodala with a good push. And James block of the game.
12 of 17. 3-point Cavaliers lead. Love finds James, who got free, and an easy 2. Can't connect. James grabs another. Irving steps into a 3. Knocks it down. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
Tremendous career.
Thompson misses. Thompson, Tristan, that is the rebound.
He fouled him again. He pushed him down low right there.
LeBron James with the left hand. Livingston 7 points off the bench.
Steve Kerr telling his team continue to move without the basketball.
Irving again from downtown. Iguodala back on James. Now McAdoo switches on him. They float it into Thompson. Thompson, tough catch. Goes back up and banks it in. Tristan Thompson. Look at Klay Thompson, who he's guarded through these playoffs. James Harden in the first round against Houston. Guarded Damian Lillard. James steps back. He tries another 3. That's good. LeBron James from downtown.
Against the great ones, you got to give up something. That's good defense by Sean Livingston. Gives a little airspace when he elevates, contests.
Richard Jefferson, stay ready, because we're going to need you if you're the Cavaliers.
James, jump shot again. all night long. He's been hitting from the perimeter. Now, James against Rush. Leans in, tried to draw the foul, got him up, count it, and one. 40 points for LeBron James, and the lead balloons to 15.
Performance he's had, and you're talking about all-time great performance offensively. LeBron James still getting it done, and if the series were to end right now,
facing elimination, their season on the line. What a road victory for the Cleveland Cavaliers as the NBA Finals will return to Cleveland on Thursday night.
Because the only thing that matters is what happened in between these four lines. Our guys understood that this was, it's the final countdown, and we had to come out mentally focused, mentally prepared, mentally sharp. Our coaching staff gave us a great game plan, and we executed.
As we get set for Game 6, starting lineups and some changes. Andrew Bogut out with the knee injury. Andre Iguodala will start. And Green so fired up, felt so bad about having to sit out. Has Kyrie Irving on him there. Thompson chased by LeBron James, poked away from behind, then releases. And Curry has to back off as James throws it down.
Turning the ball over. Hands by James, the advance pass, and the finish. Cleveland off to a great defensive start.
4 minutes.
Mike, that's great defense by Richard Jefferson. To set the screen and roll to get him on him, and he did a great job contesting.
James against Curry. Banks it in. 8-0.
That strength and that ability to score. No nonsense, not messing around with the defense.
Harrison Barnes stripped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Irving fakes, drives. James on the throwdown. Much like here in the early going tonight. James down low, back up top, J.R. Smith for three. Thompson comes off, J.R. Smith in pursuit, Thompson way short. James, Thompson running and finishing.
This is a foot race. That's a guy that wants to see a Game 7. Beautiful basketball.
James has Iguodala follow him again. On the attack, goes to the goal, left-handed, lays it in.
I'm going to retire his number at the end of the first.
James to Thompson. Oh, what a pass from LeBron James. 31-9.
Eat clock and not execute. You got to continue to do the things that put you in the position if you're the Cavs.
James puts up the three and nails it. LeBron James from downtown. In and out.
But I'm putting Steph Curry into pick and roll action and forcing him to defend.
Alley-oop to Thompson. Foul, that won't go. Jefferson the rebound. James, a crossover, the layup off the glass.
LeBron James absolutely devastating in transition.
Klay Thompson now just 3 of 13. Kyrie Irving misses. Tristan Thompson hauls in the rebound. His 11th of the game finds James. 0 for 8 here tonight. He's missed 14 straight shots. Blocks the shot there. Good recovery from Barnes. J.R. Smith hits a three way downtown. Irving finds Thompson. James on the attack, left-handed once again, lays it in. Curry gets away from Irving. Pass inside, stolen by Irving. Throws it ahead to Smith. Smith, alley-oop to James! Wow!
And it was such a good move. He was coming out high-fiving Kyrie Irving after that move, and he stuck his hand out.
At a slow start. Golden State didn't score as James lines it up and hits a three. LeBron James, his second three-pointer.
It makes you feel bad. Oh, you're not doing your job when you look at guys make plays and you're talking about.
It's inspired all of us. We are so happy to have him with us here tonight.
Yeah, I give credit to ESPN and to TNT of Tristan Thompson.
Green went for the steal, lost his balance. James gets to the paint, puts up the shot and puts it in. James got to get it off, just does in time, and comes up short. Curry the rebound. Green down the other end. James right there, blocked by James.
NBA Finals for LeBron James. Look at the effort. Getting back in the picture, blocking the shot of.
You can't just leave Tristan Thompson out there on an island.
Irving misses. James offensive rebound, back up and in. Curry came close to fouling out there. Shot clock winding down. James has to put it up, puts it in. Smith. Inside Jefferson. Irving fakes the three. To James, layup, banks it in. Timeout Golden State. And the Cavs finish it off and force a game 7 after trailing 3-1 in the series. J.R. Smith for three. Bang! We're at the midway point here of the fourth. Iguodala trying to stay in front. Falling away. It's good. Team holding on to this 11-point lead in the final home game of the season for the Cavaliers. James floats it up and Thompson throws it down. Curry playing with 5 fouls, defending LeBron James. James throws it inside again to Thompson. It's bedlam here in Cleveland. Curry blocked by James. In these NBA Finals.
And that was a tough 6-foul call.
That's the first ejection of Curry's career. J.R. Smith. 7. Again, the limit in the playoffs. Once you hit 7, it's a 1-game suspension. He comes. McAdoo's in the game. James Jones gets off the bench. He's going to come in. James finishing touches on a magnificent performance. Another dazzling performance when facing elimination.
Question.
And there's the buzzer. Game 7, Sunday night in Oakland.
How in the hell you go 30-plus years without getting a finals game? That don't make no sense. But I'm happy to see you, man. Much love and respect. And I'm happy I was able to witness this in front of these fans. We really appreciate it.
Oracle Arena is alive and roaring as we get set for Game 7. There's the starting lineups. Up to Ezeli, who misses from point-blank range. James comes out of the pack. Fakes, drives on Barnes, left-handed, banks it in. Curry got sloppy with a dribble, and Jefferson picks up the errant ball. James to Jefferson. Jefferson goes right at Draymond Green.
Impactful in this series. Curry
leans in. Can't hit. Rebound James again. J.R. Smith releases and lays it in. Beautiful pass. And Curry helps out. Smith, pass right through the hands of Curry. James, the two-handed slam. Curry had that steal, but it slipped through his hands, and LeBron James takes advantage.
He's just too overpowering. Keep your size on him. Else other than Curry.
Rebounding numbers +8 for Cleveland. James drives in hard. Nice adjustment with the left hand.
Don't overthink, as Ty Lue said at the quarter break. Attack. A great use of slithering by.
Green leading the break. Green's pass stolen by James, and Mo Williams all alone. LeBron James had 4 steals in game. Green guarding James. Now Thompson picks him up on a switch. James behind the back, kicks it out. Shumpert. Shumpert, count it, and 1. Chance for a 4-point play. To the head to Livingston. Off of his leg, lost it. 5th turnover for Golden State. James drives. Curry has to get out of the way, and James gets the friendly roll. Short rebound knocked out of Shumpert's hands. Iguodala. Curry drives again. Left-handed, blocked by James. Rejected out of bounds. He's done that a couple of times. in these finals, and the two of them.
LeBron, big-time defensive play. Since you know
James on the drive, fouled, layup, counted and one.
Well, good show by Curry, and then James with a little shake and attack.
Iguodala fakes, shut off nicely by Jefferson. Barbosa, shot blocked by James.
Rebounding advantage. Listen, you got to go down with these guys.
Thompson, nice soft touch, that time using the left hand. Draymond Green playing back well off LeBron James. Curry with the 3 fouls, picks him up. J.R. Smith tries another 3. That's good. J.R. Smith with a couple of buckets. Curry tries to deny. James gets it. Shot clock winding down into Love, and Love lays it in as the shot clock expires. Iguodala his second foul.
underrated part of Game 7 that gives his team a chance to regroup.
James hits it. James looking to post up. Sean Livingston. Backs in. Tough fall away shot. It's good. They go to Love. Iguodala's on him. Shot clock back to 5. James drives, gets in the paint, puts it up, and puts it in.
The basketball. He's making plays for you. You got smaller guys on you. You got to capitalize.
That time he does, right on cue mark. Shot clock's been winding down many of the Cavs' possessions here to start the fourth. James drives down the lane, running shot, banks, and it's good.
James has not made a 3 today.
Hits the first free throw.
Well, I'm Cleveland, and you're going to switch that pick and roll. I'm coming back down and running the same exact action. Let's see if you do it again.
To Cleveland. His team down by 2 with just under 5.5 to play.
Getting back.
5 to shoot. Azili again goes back up on him. James steps back for 3. Puts it in! LeBron James from downtown. Irving drives, hop step inside, floats it up, misses. Rebound taken by Iguodala. Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
Wow.
His third block of the game as we come up on 1.5 minutes remaining. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown! Can go in the backcourt in the last 2 minutes to get it.
But they've got to manage this clock. They don't want to go early.
Irving drives to James, misses the jam, but fouled. Miss or make here from James. Rattles in the second. 4-point game. Timeout Golden State. Shumpert trying to stay with Curry. Catches. One dribble, steps back, puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound tip taken by Speights. Final seconds. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The Cavaliers are NBA champions. Time to celebrate a title. And the emotions for LeBron James, who delivers on his promise to come home and bring a championship to his beloved hometown.
Right here. Got to.
Dan, we had shots all night, Dan.